In Kansas City, Restaurant Week is the end of January. This week, we come to one of the participating restaurants, Ruth's Chris. We welcome in Patrick Naime, executive chef here. It's always great to participate in Restaurant Week.
Yeah, we love it. We think it's a great opportunity for us to give back to the community.
$15 and $30 respectively for some of the lunches, dinners. A great way to eat at Ruth's Chris. And what are we making today?
Today we're going to make a BBQ Shrimp Entree.
All right.
One of the recipes that we're featuring.
All right, let's get started.
Okay. All right, first thing you want to do is make sure that you've got a clean, hot pan. Hot, absolutely hot. All right, we're going to put a ½ ounce of oil into the pan, and we're going to get that real hot. You want to take it to the point where it's almost smoking. Okay. You'll be able to tell when the oil actually starts to ripple a little bit in the pan itself. You want to put a pretty good sear on the shrimp website.
What kind of shrimp are you looking for?
These are, you can use any size shrimp that you like. These are 1620 shrimp. 1620 refers to the count per pound. So they average between 16 and 20 shrimp per pound.
Right.
So just under an ounce a piece. For the BBQ Shrimp Entree, we actually use 10 shrimp. So once the pan is hot, you add your shrimp to the pan.
You already hear the sizzle?
Absolutely. You want to cook it. Just sear it on one side, and then we'll actually flip it and sear it on the other side as well.
So you flip all the shrimp.
Yep, you want to sear them on both sides.
Just a couple of minutes then each side?
Yeah, about a minute and a half on each side. And once we flip the shrimp, I'm actually going to add some scallions, some green onions that are sliced on the bias. And then we're going to add white wine to it. That's going to deglaze the pan and kind of pick up any of the natural juices of anything that is adhered to the pan.
You can really start to smell it now.
Right. We're actually just making a barbecue butter sauce. Okay. So we're going to reduce the wine by about half to where it's almost dry. And give the shrimp some of that good flavor.
About how long does that take to reduce?
About 30 seconds.
Okay.
Once it's almost dry, then we add an ounce of heavy cream to it. Okay, the heavy cream actually acts as a binding agent for the butter. Okay, because if you try to whip in just the butter right into that pan itself, chances are you're going to separate the butter and break it. You want to reduce the heavy cream until it's nice and thick. This will take about another 30 seconds or so. It'll also give the sauce a little bit of a viscosity is probably not the right word, but a little bit of shine, and it helps bind and helps keep the butter stabilized throughout the cooking process. The real secret to this is to add the butter, should be room temperature butter, to the pan without any fire underneath it.
Okay.
You don't want the sauce to boil once you put the butter in, or it will separate the butter. Okay, so once the shrimp is about to that point,
you got your heat off then?
Yep, I turn the heat off, and we'll add the butter right to the heavy cream.
And that's kind of a seasoned butter then?
Yeah, we season it with different spices and herbs. It's got Worcestershire sauce in it. It's got Tabasco, garlic, paprika. Okay. You want to coat the shrimp real well in the butter. All right. And then we'll pull it over here to plate it up. Our entree has some of our classic roasted garlic mash in the center. And then we just take the shrimp, set it around the mashed potatoes. Stir the sauce up a little bit. And then pour that right over the shrimp.
Looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it is. It is one of our one of our most popular dishes.
And it's really just that easy. Just took a few minutes.
It's just really, really quick and really easy. Garnish it with a few scallions. There you have it. Ruth's Chris BBQ Shrimp Entree.
Now, the barbecue shrimp isn't the only entree then offered during restaurant week.
Right. We're going to also offer our 6-ounce filet and shrimp entree and our stuffed chicken breast as well. The chicken breast is stuffed with cream cheese and an herb mixture. We put a little bit of fresh thyme on the bottom of the plate. Chicken breast goes over the top of the thyme. Six-ounce filet goes right onto a hot plate. These plates are 500 degrees.
You can really hear, this is where the sizzle comes from then.
Absolutely where the sizzle comes in. And it's 3 shrimp, the same size shrimp, the 1620 shrimp that we use on the barbecue shrimp. Then on top of the lemon chicken, on top of the stuffed chicken, we put a little bit of lemon butter. And this is also where the sizzle comes in. And on top of the 6-ounce filet and grilled shrimp entree, butter. Butter goes on top of all of our steaks.
Of course. You can't go wrong with butter.
Absolutely. And chopped parsley.
Smells phenomenal.
Absolutely. There it is.
Just like that. Now, last year, harvesters had over 400,000 meals that were served because of some of the dining that went on at these Restaurant Week restaurants. Now, Ruth's Chris, of course, here on the plaza is one of those again, so you can certainly help out. Some of these entrees will be offered during Restaurant Week, again, the last week of January.
Absolutely.
Patrick, thank you so much. We really appreciate you having us in. You can get this recipe and find out much more on Restaurant Week on our website at kctv5.com.